Hey, how's it going all? I got another real-time edit here today. It's a photo submitted from the photographer Jonathan Powers. So here's his Instagram account, JD Powers 6, and yeah, he's got some nice stuff in here. Really digging on that. That's awesome. Nice silhouette, lovely wingspan. All right, so anyway, he submitted this photo. If you're interested in submitting a photo, head on over to rayhennessy.com, go to the videos menu, and then real-time edits. And at the top, you can submit a photo. Please submit the raw file and just add your username, your Instagram username, into the file name without the @ symbol. And then I'll be able to look you up and give you a plug when I edit your photo. All right, let's get to it. All right, so he's got this really cool Northern Shoveler takeoff backlit. Wing position is really fun, splashing all over the place, nice dark background. So I'm going to start out just by correcting the white balance there. It was way blue. That went a little red, so I'll back off of that just a little bit, bring it a little bit cooler. Something like that looks pretty good. I do want to get more lift, more out of the bird's head there. I don't want to go lighter overall, but I don't want this background to go any lighter. So I think I'm going to open this up as a smart object in Photoshop, and then I'll duplicate that and see if I can get a little bit more out of just the head of the bird there. Yeah, I figured I could. We'll lift those shadows up, get a little bit of that green iridescence in there, but keep the contrast. So, I mean, this would be fine overall, but then that background gets kind of light for my taste, so I don't particularly want that. Let's see if Subject Select does a decent job here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I don't need this lightness everywhere, so I'm just going to paint it in kind of here on the head, a little bit across the back, some of the feet, just some of these areas I do want. The wings are already looking pretty good to begin with, so I think kind of that's what I'm looking for. See, I still have that selection going. I'm going to save that. And then probably do a little bit more of a contrasty burn on that background just to kind of drama this thing up a little bit. So I'll do the reverse selection of that and just paint some of that in to kind of richen up that background a little bit. And then maybe I'll just do some manual burning on some of these spots. That's looking good. I'm still picking up some of these weird cyan tones in the whites there. So I'll just get rid of that. Be gone, blue. There we go. I know it's probably supposed to be on that part of the bird, but not in the whites, And I don't know. I'm super picky with that stuff. I do like this green. I'm going to give this bird a little bit more contrast on some of these areas, just to kind of make some of that stand out a little bit more. There we go. Just richen up these wings a little bit. Let's pop the eye. Ooh, nice. So I'm going to just make the yellow all a little bit brighter, and then we'll go even further on that catch light that kind of swoops across the middle there. Give that a little bit more life. I'm going to give some of these highlights on the bill just a little bit more contrast there, and then I'm going to make some of the black of this bill a little bit more black so it's not looking all kind of washed out. Maybe the dark part of the eye as well there. Bring some of that darkness back in there. Looking good. Now I'm just going to enhance the rim light around the edge. So I'll just take this down to a smaller brush. Maybe a little bit bigger across the top edge here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just come in and soften that up in a bit. It's a sweet shot. Really digging this one, Jonathan. I need a little bit bigger brush. Get a little bit more out of this. There's like just a little bit of movement in the head there, but whatever, that's fine. The eye is sharp, but just like the bill edge was like the tiniest bit soft. So using this harder brush that I'm using now was kind of showing that, I think. But I'll just go back in and kind of blur it and soften it, and then we'll fade that out. Yeah, the rest of this is looking fine. So let me fade this so it doesn't just abruptly end, and then I'll come back in with the blur tool, wherever that is, and then just kind of soften that rim light painting I did there. So now we have, yeah, there we go. Just gives that little bit of kick around the entire edge. Yeah, damn. There we go. I think that's about it. So let's see. I'll kind of full screen it so we go from there to there. Just kind of polish it up. So, right, de-emphasize the background, emphasize the bird a little bit more. Let me close and save that. I'll show you the quick before and after. If you're interested in learning how I go about doing this, head on over to rayhennessy.com. Go to the workshop section, online workshops, and then you can click on and read all about the different options here. I can do an online remote session. I have some online courses that show some of this, and then mentorship options as well to continue to work with me. So thanks to Jonathan Powers for submitting this photo. Let's hop back into Lightroom. I should have that edit back there. There's the before and after. So we went from this, great content there. I really dig the shot. Beautiful breeding plumage drake. Love the sense of motion in this. Awesome settings on that. The background's really fun too. And then just a little bit cool on the white balance. And so warmed it up, brought out some details where I thought it was good, and darkened that background. So that's the final edit. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.